Today, we're exploring an incredible story: how a 1965 Washington quarter is making headlines with a staggering worth of $5 million. You heard that right! A single quarter, usually worth just 25 cents, is now valued at $5 million. But why? Let's unravel the mystery behind this extraordinary coin. To understand the significance of the 1965 Washington quarter, we need to go back in time. The year 1965 marked a significant change in U.S. coinage. Due to the rising costs of silver, the U.S. Mint decided to switch from 90% silver coins to a copper-nickel-clad composition for quarters. But here's where it gets interesting. A few 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on the older 90% silver planchets. These rare errors are what makes some 1965 quarters incredibly valuable. The 1965 silver quarters are extremely rare. Only a handful are known to exist. Their value comes from their rarity and the historical context of the silver transition. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these unique pieces of history. Now you might be wondering, how do you identify one of these rare 1965 silver quarters? Here are a few tips. First, weigh the coin. A regular 1965 copper-nickel quarter weighs about 5.67 grams, while a silver quarter weighs approximately 6.25 grams. Second, look at the edge. A silver quarter has a solid silver color, while the clad coin has a visible copper stripe. If you think you have a 1965 silver quarter, it's worth getting it authenticated by a professional grading service. This could be your ticket to a fortune. One such coin was recently sold at auction for an astonishing $5 million. This record-breaking sale highlights the tremendous value that collectors place on rare and historical coins. Who knew that a small piece of change could be worth millions? The world of numismatics is full of surprises, and the 1965 Washington quarter is a shining example. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey into coin collecting history. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing stories from the world of coins. Today, we have a fascinating story that will leave you in awe. Imagine finding a penny worth $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious world of the 1984 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Let's get started. The 1984 Lincoln penny is a common coin, but there's one specific version that has taken the numismatic world by storm. We're talking about the rare 1984 penny with no mint mark. This coin has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the coin collecting community. So, what makes this particular penny so valuable? Well, there are a few factors at play here. First, let's talk about what a no mint mark coin actually is. Typically, coins are minted with a small letter indicating where they were produced. For example, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. But in some rare cases, a coin might be produced without any mint mark at all. This usually happens due to an error or oversight during the minting process. In the case of the 1984 Lincoln penny, the absence of a mint mark makes it an unusual find. But that's not the only reason for its high value. Let's dive into the other reasons why this coin is worth a whopping $1.4 million. The key detail here is a unique doubling error on the coin. This is known as a double die error, where the coin appears to have been struck twice, creating a slightly doubled image on certain parts of the design, particularly on Lincoln's ear and the inscriptions. This type of error is extremely rare, and collectors go wild for these mistakes because they offer a glimpse into the minting process and add a layer of uniqueness to the coin. 1984 was an interesting year in history, and the errors in the minting process just add to the intrigue. Finding a coin like this is like discovering a piece of history that was never meant to exist. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? Well, it's all about the details. You'll need a magnifying glass or a microscope to closely examine your 1984 penny for that distinct doubling effect. Look closely at Lincoln's ear, the word Liberty, and the date 1984. If you see any signs of doubling, you might just have a treasure on your hands. And now, the big question: why is this coin worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in its rarity and the demand among collectors. When a coin is both rare and highly sought after, its value can skyrocket. In recent years, one of these 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies was sold at auction for a staggering $1.4 million, setting a new record in the numismatic world. So, if you have a 1984 penny lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Who knows, you might be sitting on $1 million coin. Thanks for joining us today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy hunting! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and the incredible story behind the 1967 Washington quarter that's worth a staggering $7 million. First, let's get some background on the Washington quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It has since become one of the most iconic coins in American history. So, why is the 1967 Washington quarter so special? After all, millions of these coins were minted. Well, the answer lies in a rare error. In 1967, the U.S. Mint was producing quarters without mint marks due to a temporary suspension of using them from 1965 to 1967. But a few quarters from this year were mistakenly struck on a silver planchet instead of the usual copper nickel-clad planchet. A planchet is the blank metal disc on which a coin design is stamped. Typically, quarters from 1965 onwards were made from a copper nickel-clad, not silver. However, some silver planchets left over from earlier minting years accidentally found their way into the 1967 production line. This error went unnoticed for many years until sharp-eyed collectors started finding these rare coins. The scarcity of these quarters, combined with the unique error, has skyrocketed their value. One such quarter was sold for a jaw-dropping $7 million at auction. Now you might be wondering, do I have a fortune in my pocket change? Here are some tips to help you identify a rare 1967 Washington quarter struck on a silver planchet. First, check the weight. A regular 1967 quarter weighs about 5.67 grams, while a silver quarter weighs around 6.25 grams. Next, look at the edge of the coin. Silver quarters will have a uniform silver color, whereas regular quarters have a visible copper strip in the middle. Finally, listen to the sound. A silver quarter produces a distinctive, high-pitched ring compared to the duller sound of a clad quarter. Imagine the thrill of discovering a $7 million coin in your collection. Keep an eye out for these rare treasures, and who knows? You might just hit the jackpot. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, where a small, seemingly ordinary coin holds a jaw-dropping value of $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. This 1961 Lincoln penny, a coin without a mint mark, is a true treasure in the world of rare coins. Minted in Philadelphia without the usual D or S mark denoting its origin, it's an anomaly that has made headlines in the numismatic community. Back in 1961, a small batch of these pennies were accidentally struck without a mint mark. This error was swiftly corrected, but a handful of these coins slipped through the cracks and into circulation. What makes this particular penny so valuable? It's all about rarity and demand. With only a few known to exist, collectors and enthusiasts alike are willing to pay top dollar to add this piece of history to their collections. In fact, in recent auctions, similar specimens have fetched prices well into the seven figures. Its value is a testament to both its scarcity and the passionate community that cherishes these pieces of American heritage. The 1961 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is a holy grail for collectors. Its unique status and the story behind its production error make it an irresistible piece for those who appreciate the art and history of coinage. From its sharp strikes to its pristine condition, every aspect of this penny adds to its allure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, The story of the 1961 Lincoln penny is a reminder of the hidden treasures waiting to be discovered in our everyday pocket change. And there you have it! The story of the 1961 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, valued at a staggering $1.1 million. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more tales of rare coins and hidden gems. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins. And boy, do we have a special one for you. We're talking about a 1964 Washington quarter that's valued at a whopping $4 million. That's right, a single quarter worth $4 million. But what makes this seemingly ordinary coin so extraordinarily valuable? Let's find out. First, let's get a bit of background. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. These coins were minted with a 90% silver content up until 1964, after which they transitioned to a copper-nickel composition due to rising silver prices. The 1964 quarters are significant because they were the last of the silver quarters, marking the end of an era. But not all 1964 quarters are created equal. The one we're talking about today has an incredible story. The particular 1964 quarter worth $4 million is a result of a unique error. You see, during the minting process, a small number of quarters were struck using the wrong planchets, the metal discs used to make coins. Instead of being struck on the standard 90% silver planchets, these were struck on planchets intended for the 1965 quarters, which were copper-nickel. These error coins are incredibly rare. In fact, only a few are known to exist, and their rarity, combined with the historical significance and the unique error, makes them highly sought after by collectors. One such coin was recently discovered and authenticated, and it sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. It was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $4 million, setting a new record for a Washington quarter. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable error coins? Here are a few tips. First, check the date. It must be a 1964. Next, the coin should have a copper-nickel appearance rather than a silver one. This can often be determined by the edge of the coin. If you see a copper stripe, it's a copper-nickel coin. Finally, getting the coin authenticated by a professional is crucial. They can confirm if it's one of the rare error coins. While the chances of finding one of these million-dollar coins in your change are incredibly slim, it's always exciting to think about the possibility. And who knows, maybe you have a hidden treasure just waiting to be discovered. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you have any coin stories or questions, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring a coin that might just surprise you with its value. Yes, we're talking about the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, rumored to be worth millions. Let's uncover the story behind this rare coin and its incredible market value. In 1976, the United States Mint made a unique mistake. Due to an error in the minting process, a small number of Lincoln pennies were struck without a mint mark, which typically indicates where the coin was produced. Mint marks are crucial in identifying the origin and rarity of a coin, making no-mint mark coins exceptionally rare and sought after by collectors. The absence of a mint mark on the 1976 Lincoln penny is what makes it so valuable. Collectors prize coins with minting errors because they are scarce and often have unique characteristics. This particular penny stands out because it was never intended to be released into circulation without a mint mark, making it a true anomaly in the world of numismatics. Now, let's talk about the big question. Is the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny really worth $6 million? Well, the value of rare coins fluctuates based on market demand, historical significance, and condition. While some sources may claim extraordinary values, actual sales records and expert appraisals are crucial in determining the true market value of such a coin. As of recent assessments, this penny could fetch anywhere from hundreds of thousands to possibly millions at auction. If you're wondering where you might stumble upon one of these rare pennies, It's typically through estate sales, coin auctions, or even from unsuspecting collections passed down through generations. The key is to keep your eyes open and be aware of the unique characteristics of this particular coin. So there you have it, folks. The story of the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin with a quirky history and a potentially staggering value. Whether it's worth $6 million or not, one thing's for sure, the thrill of coin collecting lies in the hunt for these hidden treasures. If you enjoyed learning about this rare penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating insights into the world of numismatics. Until next time, happy collecting! Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or want to share your own coin collecting stories, feel free to leave a comment down below. Today, we're exploring the incredible story behind a 2008 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, which has taken the coin world by storm with its staggering $1.8 million value. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth nearly $2 million. Let's dive into the mystery and history behind this extraordinary coin. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has had many variations over the years. But what makes the 2008 Lincoln penny so special, and why does it lack a mint mark? Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark. However, the 2008 Lincoln penny in question is no ordinary coin. Its value is tied to an extraordinary era and its pristine condition. First, let's talk about what a mint mark is. A mint mark is a small letter on a coin indicating where it was produced. For instance, D stands for Denver, S for San Francisco, and no mint mark usually means it was minted in Philadelphia. But in the case of this 2008 penny, it's not just the absence of the mint mark that's important, it's the combination of factors that led to its astronomical value. Errors in the minting process can significantly increase a coin's value. This penny's value comes from a rare minting error and its subsequent perfect condition. It's believed that this particular penny was struck on a planchet intended for another coin or perhaps even a foreign coin, making it a unique specimen. But why $1.8 million? The answer lies in the rarity and the collector's market. There are very few coins like this in existence, and serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rarities. When this penny was discovered, it created a buzz in the numismatic community, eventually leading to an auction where it fetched the incredible price of $1.8 million. Auctions can drive prices up significantly, especially when multiple collectors are vying for the same piece. The demand, combined with the coin's unique characteristics, resulted in this record-breaking sale. So, if you happen to come across a 2008 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, it might be worth taking a closer look. Who knows, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. Always have your coins evaluated by a professional grader to confirm their authenticity and condition. This penny story is a reminder of the surprises hidden in plain sight within our everyday currency. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Comment below if you have any rare coins or interesting coin stories to share.